welcome to another video. Well, we're having a bit of an indecisive morning and I wanted to share with you, and the reason why I'm sitting here is because I have mapped out the dimensions of one van that's within budget, but the second van was not in budget, is bigger. And I don't know how I feel about being in such, let's just get into this. So my budget for my van is £1,500. Okay. Now, in a world where I had no debts, I'm not a student, this really wouldn't matter. But my current situation is I've got to be out next month, the 25th of June. I am busy almost every weekend from next weekend. And I'm starting my part-time job next week. I have limited time to convert the van, and upon researching a lot, what I can do is upcycle a lot of items, because there's this amazing app that people giving away things for free, and there was a lot of things. I know that I can insulate the van quite quickly, and I can do it over a period of time. I need to buy tools, etc. So I'm in a bit of a pickle because the price difference, and the price difference isn't that much if you think about it. The one van is a Vauxhaul combo, which is 1.3 litre. Its MOT is, I think, till next year, and the mileage is 1,103 miles. Very ideal. Very, as from last night, I was like, I am sold. Vauxhall combo, here we go. I even mapped out the dimensions of what the bed would be, what the shape will be, what the fridge would be, well, not the fridge, the counter space, and I felt quite confident. I even mapped it out here. But the biggest issue I feel is the headroom. So my hips, where I'm sat now, my knees are higher than my hips, and for long term it won't be good on my back, and that just concerns me a little bit, because if this is somewhere I'm going to be living in full time, I'm just a bit concerned. Now, the great thing about having a £1,350 vehicle is that everything will be, I'm within budget basically, and the finance that I currently have isn't a lot because I haven't been working for a while. And then we come to the second option, which is a Ford Transit Connect. It's got a high top, high roof. The dimensions is considerably more. So I've written it down here. So the Vauxhall Corsa Combo, the interior length is 1,787, okay? But the Ford Transit Connect is 2,057 millimeters. You've got the width is 1,796. The Vauxhall is 1,348, and this is millimeters. The height is 1,364, where the Vauxhall is 1,175. Now, as you can imagine, having an extra 20 centimeters in headroom, especially when you have to insulate it, is so vital. Like, this mapping out is with no insulation, and I will have to have a low bed, which I'm just worried about my hips. So I feel like if I was younger, the Vauxhall Corsa combo I really wouldn't mind. But the thing is, by having, so the one vehicle is only like a short distance away, so I can go there by train. But then the other vehicle's in Birmingham, which is a bit of a distance from here, and I just called the dealer. The Vauxhall's the Transit Connect going for £2,000, but I've said, look, yeah, can we negotiate the price, because I'm in a bit of a situation and it'd be great to just, but I want to come view it. So we've come to an agreement of 1,750. He said to pay £100 deposit, but I'm not going to pay anything until I've seen the place and see how I feel. And the thing is, the MOT runs out in September, which means in September I have to put it through the MOT, and if there's any fault, I've got to pay the money. I obviously want the Ford Transit Connect because it's more headroom. It's something that I don't have to worry about, like in terms of once, the only thing I have to worry about is the MOT. But once I have this high top, I don't have to be worried about, like I can have the bed at a certain height, my hips don't have to suffer for it. And I just think overall, my heart saying the Ford Transit Connect, my budget saying the Corsa, the Vauxhall combo. Welcome to sunny Wales. Okay, so I thought I wanted to just update you about the van situation. I'm not gonna lie, I've been so stressed out because the fact is that I have all these requirements for a van and time is running out and my budget's restricted. Life is just very unexpected, which is fantastic at times. And obviously I've got the Mercury retrograde and I just feel like I want to woosah, you know what I mean? So I had a 12-minute rant, which to be honest with you, I think I'm only going to put a little clip in because I feel like that stressful time can be really like fast forwarded in a nutshell. It didn't work out with the Vauxhall combo because it actually had a dent in the front, so that was out the question. Then the one van which I thought was in Birmingham is actually in Bedford, and to get to Bedford is just ridiculous. It's like 4-hour drive, which is a lot of petrol, and there is it's also £250 of a budget to get the train journey there. Basically it's 1,750 plus another £100 on top, which doesn't leave me with much money, and I still have to commute to work for June, and I still have to convert the van. And I was like, no, actually let me look, and something has to give. So this van, which I'm going to go view, so I'm going to go view a van tomorrow, it is a Ford Transit Connect. It's 166,000 miles. It's high top. It's got security locks, and the seller is only selling it because of the law in London with vehicles before a certain time. You just get like billed heavily for it because it wants the emissions zone, blah blah blah. So this is within budget, which is fantastic. It's 30,000 miles over than the one that is £250 more. And I feel good about it. Like, I don't feel anxious. I feel great. It's going to cost me £26 to get to Reading, and then another £8.40 to get to the Panwell and tomorrow. And I'm happy with that. For one way, it's that, and then to get petrol back, it'll be like most probably £30 or something, £30-40 to come back or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But what this means is potentially tomorrow night I could have a van at the house, which does also mean I have, out of the £250, which would have been over budget, I have £150 to order insulation, and I can start basically insulating the van this weekend, which is pretty cool. Obviously if all goes well, and obviously I'm like, will it be okay to drive all the way from London to here? So this will be the test for the van as well, and fingers crossed that everything goes well. I need to then figure out insurance, of course, but that's fine. Because this weekend there's a festival happening, and I really want to go but my mates have just said to me they might come back on Sunday or not. And I'm just kind of like, maybe I should just drive to the festival myself. Like I'm gonna be spending £16.80 for the £16.80 for the train fare anyway to theirs, to Bristol and back. So petrol, I'll see how much the journey costs, coming back from London. But I might just drive there myself, which would be fairly good to do. Why not? And it means I got a great place to stay. I can test out the van, sleeping in the van, being comfortable with the van. I just thought it's a great opportunity. So what I want to do right now is I want to start putting all this stuff on. I actually want to start sorting out my room, like clearing a lot of stuff out. There's so much like unnecessary things in my room, and I feel like the sooner I can get everything online to get it sold secondhand, the better for me, because that money can get fed back into the van and it will make me feel better. And now I feel better about my whole decision. I had this crazy freak attack. I was calling my friends, I was freaking out, and then I spoke to my other friend now recently, and she just kind of made me feel a little bit better. So I was like, actually, you're not going to tick off every single box. Compensate for something. And you know what, at the end of the day, this is just like an entry-level camper van. I can upgrade at any time. Okay, I'm super excited for tomorrow, to be honest. So I've booked my train ticket, which with my rail card, it comes to £27, which is great. And I've decided to take the 11:41 train through to Reading, and I get there at just 1:45. I thought it'd be great. I can walk around Reading for a couple of hours, and then at about 4 o'clock I could take the train to Hanwell, because he said anytime after 5. I particularly want to around 5 o'clock, like hopefully if all goes well and I like the van, I want to drive back at 6, between 6 and 7, because it will take 3 hours to get back to Wales, and doesn't mean I have to drive in the dark. I don't particularly like driving in the dark just because of my eyesight, but to drive from Hanwell through to here is super easy, because it's just like M4 all the way, which is pretty dead easy. Like I did the drive already from London, so it's great. I just want to make sure that I just have to make sure I have my license, I have my portable charger, my charging bank has to definitely be on charge. The train journey is likely to be £15 to £20 anyway for the bus, sorry. But the Elizabethan line, which is the purple line, has opened the 22nd of May. And that runs from Slough, like Reading, Slough area. So all I have to do is take a one-way from Reading through onto the Elizabethan line, take it all the way up to Hanwell, well, obviously change in between. And I looked at the cost would only be £8.40, which is brilliant. Like I'm willing to pay for that, and it's just for convenience really, because I don't want to spend too much of my journey going there, because on the way back I'm gonna have like a 3-hour journey. So this is what I've decided to do. So yeah, I'm really excited. I hope that everything goes well. I feel good about it. I just feel excited. I feel like I want to work out the budget of the installation now. I'm busy watching so many videos. Very excited because I could do so much work this week on it. And what I've realized as well, because if I don't start this now, then my whole June's going to be messed up. And I really want to get to the gym. I want to get healthy. I want to get just sorted. You know what I mean? Just, it's time for the adventure. The new series of my vlog. So exciting. I'm so excited.
Reading, and I've just scanned my card to tap out and tap back in because I'm going to my sister actually. Plans have changed. So plans have changed. I don't know if you can hear me, but basically my mum's not very well in hospital. I'll explain it a bit later, but I wanted to vlog this because it's a moment in my life I'll never forget. And I also wanted to show you like the journey for the Elizabethan line. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about, but right now everything's still raw. I'm just getting a coffee. We'll be in Reading. So it's been a while since I've been here actually. It's been like, I can't even tell, but it's busy. Very busy. Guess there's no more coronavirus. Okay, so I finally reached my destination, which is, thank goodness. Paddington's a shit show. Luckily I got on the train because otherwise it would have been like a whole wait, whatever. I've been traveling like so long now, nearly like 4 hours, so I'm just ready to like get there. But long story short is my mum is not well. She's in the hospital. I don't know if she'll make it through the night. So thank God I booked my ticket to come here to the van. I don't know what's gonna happen with the van situation because I'm obviously in a very high stressful state at the moment, and I'm just losing my mind slightly, I feel. I feel a lot calmer now, but I know that I won't be as calm soon. So I'm just making my way to my sister's, and yeah, the unexpected, that's the theme of this week. Unexpected. Don't like it.